The other day I was listening to some guitar solos and I thought, what were the best guitar solos that I have ever heard? And no, I'm not talking about the speed demons. I don't care how fast the guitarist is or how hard the song is to play. What I wanted to know was, which guitar solos do I love listening to more than any other? And these guitar solos are creative. They're pleasant to a certain extent, because I'm going to portray some guitar soloists here that might burst your eardrums a little, but they are distinctive. And I guess distinctive is another really important quality that I want to produce here. These guitar soloists don't sound like anybody else. And you might be thinking of all the big names. Actually, you probably haven't heard of most of these people. But whatever the case, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to lead off with a guitarist from the group The Fixx. His name is Jaiye West-Oram, and he's largely overlooked in the guitar business. But he put together a guitar solo on a song called The Outside that is awesome. So let's go ahead and start her off. For my next guitarist, he is probably my favorite guitarist of all time. Most of you have never heard of him. In fact, I would be willing to bet that none of you have ever heard of him. But you've heard of the group Wall of Voodoo, and the guitarist is Marc Moreland, and he is fantastic. He passed away some years ago. It turns out that he was living the Wall of Voodoo life, in other words, the life that they described in their songs, and he passed away from a liver disease. Rest in peace. So this is Wall of Voodoo with Marc Moreland. Now, you all have heard of the next one. I mean, I couldn't leave off the greats. I just didn't want to fill this with a bunch of Jimmy Page and Eric Clapton stuff because, frankly, a lot of that stuff I don't listen to anymore, and I really never particularly cared for their guitar solos in the first place. But there is one guitar god out there that I really do love listening to. And the reason why is, with rare exception, he didn't try to see how fast he could play. Instead, he went for melody. And he is, by the way, a great guitarist. And I'm talking about Ritchie Blackmore. Keep in mind, he can shred a guitar. I don't care what you think. And this song here is one of those instances where he's just trying to put together something really pretty. Now, the next song is a live song. I love what is being done here. I'm not sure who the guitarist is. I believe it's Wayne Hussey, but this is the Sisters of Mercy doing a rendition of Knocking on Heaven's Door. But check out the guitar solo. Now, for this next guitar solo, we go to New Zealand. This is an instrumental band, and so you wonder, well, can an instrumental band have guitar solos? Well, this one I think qualifies. This is Kerretta with Maven Fade. Now, there is one guitarist I definitely wanted to get in here because he's a legend. He has played for so many top dollar acts, including David Bowie and Brian Eno and Peter Gabriel. The name, Robert Fripp, a major trendsetter, great guitarist, and on the album Scary Monsters, he is the one that provides that punctuation screeching that just makes the record sing. And it is probably David Bowie's best album. And I think Robert Fripp had a lot to do with that. Next up, my favorite heavy metal band. And their album of Breath and Bone is, in my opinion, the third best heavy metal band album that's ever been produced, right behind Physical Graffiti and Tool's most recent album, which is awesome, by the way. Whatever, the group is bel'akor, and they're out of Australia. And right now, we're going to go ahead and play a guitar solo by their guitarist, Shaun Sykes. Go buy their stuff. Now, the next one doesn't really qualify as rock. It's actually a jazz group, but the guitar work is so interesting and so cool. I think anybody who is a rock guitarist would love to hear this and try to emulate something very similar. So I'm going to go ahead and put on here King Sunny Ade. He's got some really good musicians on it. Now, I don't know who the musicians are on here. I guess I could have looked it up. I forgot, but oh, who cares? I couldn't pronounce the names anyway. But this is King Sunny Ade. Let's go on back to Wall of Voodoo. I kind of forgot about this one. I was putting together this list, and I remember Marc Moreland had a wild guitar solo at the end of Ring of Fire. By the way, you will love Wall of Voodoo's rendition of the old Johnny Cash song. But at the end, Marc Moreland just pretty well cuts loose, and you can hear the feedback from a mile away. And I'm going to finish it up with the greatest rock guitar solo ever made. You might be thinking, I don't know, Jimmy Page? No, it's not Jimmy Page. Oh, it must be Jimi Hendrix. No, it's not Jimi Hendrix. It's not Van Halen. It's Paul Reynolds from A Flock of Seagulls. When I was a kid, this song came out and everybody wanted to be able to play this guitar solo. And every time you go to a Flock of Seagulls concert, you're waiting for the guitar solo. This is from the song I Ran. And if you go on YouTube, you'll find tons of people playing this as covers because everyone loves it so much. So, Paul Reynolds, take it away. Like and subscribe to my channel. I hope you picked up some new guitars there that you have never heard before. And there's some really great stuff out there, so take care, everybody.